Hello, everybody. This is Bernie Strom, and welcome to my YouTube channel for the 1901-2025 Boston Red Sox Historical Tournament. We are still in Region A. Let me open that up so you can see where we are. I believe this is the page. Here we go. We're in Region A. We have finished first, of course, 1912 at a bye. We finished we finished 3 series. They were all covered on my Facebook page, if in fact you want to read about them. But the way it went is the 71 Red Sox beat the 37 Red Sox. The 2002 Red Sox beat the 63, and the 16 beat the 62 Red Sox 4-0. I think we've got it on this page here. There we go. This is game 5 of Region A. Once we get all 8 done, we will have 4 teams left in Region A, and we will play those off until we have a round 8 winner and they all move on. Well, without any further ado, let's load the game and get the series. Let me remind myself the series. The series is the 1914 Red Sox at home against the 23 Red Sox. This is the closest we've been together in a game between the 2 seasons. We had 50 years and 40 years and 40 years there. Here we only have 1914 versus 1923. There's only a 9-year difference. Okay. Let's get Out of the Park 27 loaded, and we will be off and running. As it says, the game is loading. Here we go. We are going to start a new game. It is going to be an historical exhibition. Two teams. We are playing a World Series. The away team is the 1923 Red Sox in baseball's rebirth era. That team was 61 wins and 91 losses. 1916 is a dead ball era, 1914, dead ball era team. Much better team. The Red Sox were great dead ball teams. They had won several World Series. 7-game series, 2-3-2. No DHs. We are going to split the difference in the era here. Let's see. We've got a 9-year difference. We are going to fall into the dead ball era rules. We're going to use the end-of-season rosters, 25 active players. There will be no injuries. And let's create the series. By the end of this week, maybe the beginning of next week, we should have Region A done, and then we'll move on to Region B. Here we are. Everything's set up. First thing we do, we go back here, and we check the rosters, then they're fine. We go to lineups. Versus right-handed for the 1923 Red Sox, the AI does it. Versus left-handed, the AI sets it all up. I do that so I don't influence anything. Now we go to 1914 versus left-handed and versus right-handed. We're all set. Now we'll play ball. First game, what we do, if this is your first time watching the historical tournament, is we simulate the games until we get to the first elimination game, and then we start to play them. So far, we've only had to play every elimination game went in favor of the team that was doing the eliminating. So we haven't had to have more than one game per broadcast. Hopefully that'll be the case here. We try to keep our broadcast to an hour or under as to not dominate your evening. So here we go. Howard Emke versus Dutch Leonard. 20-17 was Emke. Dutch Leonard was 19-15. Game one is a victory for Leonard in the 1914 Red Sox. They win 6-1. Game two, 1914 Red Sox defeat the 23 Red Sox again, 6-1. Smokey Joe Wood versus Ferguson. Wood gets the win. This smells like it could be a 4-game sweep. Game number 3, Rube Foster versus Jack Quinn, 14 Red Sox, 10-5. The 1923 Red Sox looks like they are going to be overmatched. We'll finish today. Game 4 will be an elimination game for 1914. We're trying to eliminate 1923 in 4 games. Let's look at the series totals for the 1914 Red Sox. Dead ball, of course, only 2 home runs, Duffy Lewis and Bill Kerrigan. Leading batting average, Dick Hoblitzel, Tris Speaker, tied at 545. Duffy Lewis at 455. Then Bill Kerrigan, the catcher and the manager of that team, 364. I believe he was the manager of that team. We move over to the 1923 Red Sox, no home runs. Ira Flagstead, 500 average, followed by a 300 average in Roxy Walters. Everybody else not hitting too well. Pitching-wise, the 23 Red Sox are getting killed. Dutch Leonard, 1-0. Smokey Joe Wood, 1-0. And Rube Foster, 1-0. Anyway, we're caught up. Let's play the game. For the 1914 team, Larry Gardner at third base leading off. Dick Hoblitzel at first batting second. Tris Speaker, Hall of Famer in center field, hitting third. Duffy Lewis hitting cleanup in left field. Bill Kerrigan, the catcher, fifth. Harry Hooper, another Hall of Famer in right field, batting sixth. Everett Scott. Everett Scott's known as the guy that Lou Gehrig passed in his consecutive game streak. Everett Scott went from the Red Sox to the Yankees. He plays shortstop, bats seventh. Hal Janvin, second base, batting eighth. And Ernie Shore. Interesting story about Ernie Shore. I'll tell that later in the game. He's pitching and batting ninth. Ira Flagstead leading off for the 23 team. Dick Reichel, I guess, in center field, batting second. Joe Harris, I don't know too many of these guys. Hitting cleanup, George Burns, the baseball player. Chick Fuster, second base, hitting fifth. Johnny Mitchell at short, hitting sixth. Howie Shanks, third baseman, hitting seventh. Roxy Walters catching, hitting eighth. And Beal Piercy, the pitcher, and hitting ninth. Let's start the game. Here is going to be Fenway Park in the year 1923. The AI will be managing both teams. Let me make sure that the cameras are doing okay. That's what they look like. Okay, here we go. Percy leaning in to get the sign. Larry Gardner up with the 1914 team. Ground ball is short. One down. SGJ Jamie comes in and wishes me a happy birthday. Thank you very much, Jamie. Piercy now facing Hoblitzel. Hoblitzel is hitting .545, tied for the lead on the team. Deep in the left field, but it's going to be an out. 2 down. Tris Speaker, Hall of Fame center fielder. The pitch. That's hit well. That's going to be over the right fielder's head. Bounces against the wall. Speaker's rounding second. Heads for third. Dives in. He's in with a triple. And 1914 has a runner on third with 2 away. Overcast skies, as you could see from Mike Silver's beautiful ballpark. Duffy Lewis, swing and a miss, strike 3. The inning is over. We head to the bottom of the first. 1914, 0. 1923 coming to bat. Ernie Shore. Ernie Shore has the distinction, if I'm not mistaken. Babe Ruth pitched to a first batter in a game once. It was before 1914. It was after 1914, of course, because Babe Ruth's not in the league. Anyway, he's thrown out after arguing with the umpire. Ernie Shore comes in and retires the 26 hitters in a row for what was almost a perfect game. Ernie Shore facing Ira Flagstead. Line drive down into the left field corner, bounces against the wall. In the second goes Flagstead, sliding with it, leadoff double. Ernie Shore facing Ratio. He's 2 for 11. Ground ball to second. 1 away, runner goes to third. Joe Harris. Harris only 1 for 12, 083 in the series. Ernie Shore gets the sign, checks the runner, delivers.
Strike 3.
He paints the inside corner for the strikeout. 2 down. Runner still on third for George Burns. Burns 3 for 12. The pitch. Fly ball, center field. Speaker's got it. Inning is over. We head to the second. No score here in Boston, 1923. Bill Piercy's in the playoffs has pitched 1 inning, and this one, that was it. He's allowed a hit. Struck out 1, walked nobody. Kerrigan 4 for 11 with a homer. Leads off in the second. Here's the pitch. Ground ball up the middle, base hit. Kerrigan on first, not much of a runner. Harry Hooper up. Hooper, the right fielder for the 14 Red Sox, is in the Hall of Fame. He hits it high in the sky. The right fielder puts it away. Everett Scott, the shortstop, 250 so far. He swings and misses. 2 outs. Runner remains at first base for Hal Janvin. He's only 1 for 11 first 3 games. Janvin hits it deep in the right field. That ball is caught for the out. 1914 is down in the top of the second. We head to the bottom of the second. Ernie Shore to face Fuster, Mitchell, and Shanks.
Strike 3.
On the inside corner for the out. Mitchell 200 on the short series so far. Hits it in the air to left. And it's put away by Duffy Lewis for the out. Howie Shanks, everyone that is on and visited Beatles channel will be familiar with Howie Shanks. He steps in, hitting 111 in the series.
Strike 3.
Swings and misses. Down go the 1923 Sox. We head to the top of the third. No score. Piercy to face the pitcher, Ernie Shore, then the top of the order, Gardner and Hoblitzel.
Strike 3.
Called strikeout. One down. Larry Gardner, 267 for the series. Ground ball to second. Flips to first. Two quick outs here in the top of the third. And Hoblitzel, a 500 hitter in the series. Let's see what he can do. Well, he can hit it to center field, and he'll be out. 1, 2, 3, go the 14 team. To the bottom of the third we go. No score here in Boston. This is the 1923 version of Fenway Park. Ernie Shores pitched a couple innings, allowed a hit, struck out 3. Roxy Walters, 3 for 10. Line drive, left field, and he is out. One down. Pitcher Piercy up, facing Ernie Shore. Dribbler back to the mound. Shore to first for the out. Two quick outs here in the bottom of the third. This game's moving right along as the top of the order, Ira Flagstaff. Stead is batting .545, leading the 23 Sox in hitting. He doubled his first time up to right field, but it's going to be caught. We head to the top of the fourth. 1914 will send up Speaker, Lewis, and Kerrigan, the heart of the order, to face Piercy. We have a pitcher's duel, something you see all the time in dead ball baseball. Line drive to center field. One away. Duffy Lewis, 0 for 1 today.
Strike 3.
Now he's 0 for 2. Two quick outs, top of the fourth. Bill Kerrigan singled his first time up. Or he doubled. I don't remember now that I mentioned it. Taps it in front of the mound. Piercy to first for the out. We head to the bottom of the fourth. Still no score here in Boston. This is the fourth game of the series. 1914 leads it 3-0. They win today. It's all over. Ricci, is that his name? Ritchell, I guess. Harris and Burns. I guess I could look it up, but I'm too lazy. Here's the pitch by Shore. It hit him. Down to first he goes. If you're going to get hit, getting hit by a changeup's the way to go. Shore to face Harris. Here's the pitch. Grounded to first, throws to short for 1. That's all they're going to get. George Burns, 0 for 1 today. 1 away, runner on first. There goes the runner. There's the throw. He is safe, stolen base. Harris now in scoring position. 1 away. Burns at the plate. Shore delivers. That's hit to left field, but it's going to be caught by Lewis. Hooper's in right field. Ernie Shore now to face Fuster. Fuster 1 for 11. Runner still at second. Base hit down the left field line. This is going to score the first run of the game. 19-23. SOX will take the lead as Fusta doubles. John DFW stops by. Hey, John, thanks for coming by. Johnny Mitchell, a chance to knock in the second run of the game facing Ernie Shore. Here's the pitch to right field, and Hooper's got it for the out, but not before 1923 scores a run. They take the lead as we head to the top of the fifth, 1-0. If 1923 wins, that means the 23 team lives another day. If they lose, the series is over. Hooper up, made the last play of the game. Bottom of the fourth, here's the pitch. Line drive, base hit, center field. Runner at first, Everett Scott, 231 on the series. 0 for 1 today. The pitch, it's going to be bunted just like they do in all dead ball games. Throws to first, runners. Goes to second on the successful sacrifice. 1 out, runner in scoring position for Hal Gendron.
Strike 3.
He swings and misses. Strike 3. Ernie Shore, the pitcher, comes up.
Strike 3.
He strikes out to end the inning. We head to the bottom of the fifth. 1923 leads 1-0. It is my birthday, John. Ernie Shore pitching to Howie Shanks of Beatles fame.
Strike 3.
Swing and a miss on a ball that was way outside. Shore's fourth strikeout of the game. Roxy Walters up.
Strike 3.
And that one paints the inside corner. 2 quick outs, and the pitcher Percy, or Piercy, however it's pronounced. Shore delivers, and he walks the opposing pitcher. That isn't something you ought to do. John DFW's had a birthday coming up this month. Happy birthday to you. Ira Flagstaff Stead is up. He hits it on the ground, the third, over the first for the out. We head to the top of the sixth in this fast-moving game. 1923 1, 1914 0. Only 5 hits in the game. Piercy now to face top of the order, Gardner, Blitzel, and Speaker. He's shut him down pretty good today.
Strike 3.
Swing and a miss. This could be his game. Oh, Blitzel up. Grounder to second. Toss over to first for the out. 2 away, Hall of Famer Tris Speaker. And there's a base hit to right field. Runner on first represents the tying run, Duffy Lewis of Duffy's Cliff in left field. Ground ball to short, over to first for the out. Innings over, to the bottom of the sixth we go. 1-0, 1923. Okay, Ernie Shore is pitching a good game, but he's being outpitched by Piercy. Let's see what he can do now as Richel comes in. 0 for 1, hit by a pitch his last time up. Everett's got it on before it hit the ground. It's a line drive. He's out. Joe Harris 0 for 2 today. Shore delivers. That ball's hit to left field. That's going to drop in for a single. Fourth hit of the game. Excuse me, third hit of the game for 1923. 1914's out hitting him 4-3, but 23 is ahead where it counts, 1-0. George Burns up.
Strike 3.
Takes a called strike 3 for the out. 2 down, runner on first. Chuck Fuster doubled and knocked in the only run of the game his last time. Grounded to third. Quick throw to first. Inning is over. We're heading to the seventh, 1-0. 23. This could be the first series we played where the team that was about to be eliminated actually warded off elimination and took it to another game. Piercy facing Carrigan, Hooper, and Scott in the top of the seventh. Grounded to second. He's out of there. Harry Hooper, 1 for 2 today. That ball is going to be caught for the out in right field. And Everett Scott's 0 for 1. The pitch. Grounded to second. 3 quick outs. Piercy pitching a hell of a game. We head to the bottom of the seventh, 1 run, 3 hits, no errors for 1923. No runs, 4 hits, no errors for 1914. The left field wall has been will stand in left field. This stadium opened in 1912. It will take 20 years before the first ball is hit over that wall. Now they hit it over it all the time. Johnny Mitchell, the shortstop, stepping in, facing Ernie Shore. Being outpitched by Piercy today. Here comes his delivery. Fly deep into left field. That ball's an out. Ernie Shore is 6 1/3, 3 hits, 1 run, struck out 6. Walked the batter. Here's his pitch. Fly to right. Hooper's got it for the out. 2 quick outs, bottom of the seventh. Walters steps in. To left field, it's going to drop in for a base hit. Runner on first, Ernie Shore gives up his 4th hit. He'll be facing the pitcher, Piercy. Not too many pinch hitters in this time of baseball. Piercy flies to right to end the inning. We head to the top of the 8th, 1-0, 1923. We'll return in a moment. Ray Collins coming in. I just discovered that my mic was off, so I apologize for the last couple of innings who I've been talking without a mic. The play-by-play's been great, but you've seen the game. I think that's funny. I apologize, but I am an amateur broadcaster, not a professional, so these things will happen now and again. The 1914 team scores 3 runs in the top of the ninth to take a 3-2 lead. They are 3 outs away from sweeping the series unless 1923 can score some runs. And once again, I apologize for having my mic muted. Val Pinkenich, is that it? Pinkenich. Pinch hitter, this is his first at-bat in the series. This is Ray Collins' first pitching appearance in the series. Here we go. And Collins walks him. This game may not be over yet. Once again, if you've been listening and the last couple innings have been silent without any play-by-play, that is because my mic was muted. And I just discovered it heading into the bottom of the ninth. Ray Collins pitching to Roxy Walters, runner on first. Hit in the air to short, 1 away. 1914, 2 outs away. Pinch hitter Mike Minoski, 0 for 1 in the series, coming in to face Collins. That ball's hit to short, going to throw to first. 2 down. 1914, 1 out away. 1923, 1 run away. They have a run on second base. Top of the order, Flagstad facing Collins. Here we go. Slow roller back to the mound, throw to first. This game is over. 1914 sweeps 1923 by scoring 3 runs in the top of the ninth. This game is over, 3-2. 1914, 3 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They scored all 3 runs in the top of the ninth. 2 runs, 5 hits, no errors for the 1923 team. It's a sweep. Once again, I want to apologize for my mic being muted in the 7th and 8th innings in the top of the ninth, although I discovered it in time to end the game. Boston 1914 sweeps. This is the time of baseball season when grown men are reduced to tears. This year, 1914, SOX were shedding tears of joy when the 1923 Red Sox, those of sorrow, the Red Sox topped the Red Sox. The 1914 team topped the 1923 team 3-2 at Fenway and locked up their Game 5 win, winning 4-0 for we are in bracket A, and we will go over that one in a minute. The Red Sox finished the regular season in the Division I with an 0-0 record. This doesn't mean anything because these are exhibition games. Make a long story short, this game is over. 1914 wins the series, 4-0. I will write this up, put it on my Facebook page for those who want to read it. Before I do anything else, let's do this. Let's fill this in so we have it for the record. Game number 5. 1914 wins 4-0. That should go over here, because they were the home team. 1914 wins 4-0. And on this side, $19.23 loses. 0-4. There it is. We go to next. We go to Game 6 in Region A. That'll be either tomorrow or the next day. Depends on when I have time to do it. Hopefully, I'll get a chance to do it here on YouTube, and hopefully, I won't shut the mic off so you won't hear it. Let's see what game that's going to be. The 1981 Red Sox, seed number 49, against the 1944 Red Sox, who is number 80. Those are two really good teams, and that should be a great series. Anyway, want to thank John DFW for stopping by, along with SGJ Jamie and anybody else who may be watching this game on videotape on YouTube. Hope you have a wonderful evening here on Tuesday, and we will see you once again on our next broadcast. And what do I got to do? I got to, oops, wrong one. Here we go. We hit that. And we say goodbye to you all. Have a nice evening.